The night air is crisp, the only sound is a distant siren echoing through the empty street. The moon casts an eerie glow on the scene, illuminating the lifeless body of Anna Myers, a beloved local librarian, lying cold on the wet asphalt. It's midnight in this quiet town, and the shock has just begun. According to the case file, her watch stopped exactly at 12:07 a.m. The air is thick with tension as investigators cordon off the area, the smell of rain and something metallic lingering in the air. Anna Myers was more than just a librarian. She was the heart of the community, known for her warm smile and a penchant for storytelling during children's reading hour. Her life was simple, yet impactful, leaving an indelible mark on everyone she met. Investigators delve into her past, uncovering a woman devoted to her work and friends, but with secrets that might have led to her untimely death. Friends recall her mentioning unsettling encounters during late-night shifts, a shadowy figure that seemed to lurk just outside the library. As the investigation unfolds, detectives find themselves in a labyrinth of clues and dead ends. Anna's phone records reveal a series of calls to an unknown number, each lasting mere seconds. According to witness testimonies, a mysterious man was often seen near her workplace, his face obscured by shadows. Forensics reveal footprints leading away from the scene, disappearing at the edge of a nearby forest. Each piece of evidence paints a cryptic picture, leading investigators deeper into the mystery. The town buzzes with rumors, each whisper more elaborate than the last. Some suggest a crime of passion, others blame a stranger passing through. Meanwhile, Anna's family struggles with the loss, caught between grief and a growing need for answers. Based on witness accounts, a new lead emerges: a former colleague with a bruised ego and a tendency towards aggression. He was known to have had a heated argument with Anna days before her death. The tension mounts as detectives track down this potential suspect. In the interrogation room, the atmosphere is stifling. The air is heavy with anticipation as detectives question the former colleague. His hands tremble as he recounts his version of events, every word scrutinized and cross-referenced with evidence. However, inconsistencies in his alibi cast doubt on his innocence. Forensics match fibers found on Anna's clothing to his car's upholstery, tightening the noose around him. Yet, something doesn't add up. His emotional reaction seems genuine, almost too genuine. As dusk falls, the town is enveloped in a blanket of uncertainty. Street lamps flicker, casting ghostly shadows that seem to whisper secrets of their own. Meanwhile, a break in the case comes from an unexpected source. A child, who had been playing near the crime scene on the night in question, comes forward. His innocent eyes saw what adults had overlooked: a shadow moving in the opposite direction from the suspect, a detail that could change everything. Armed with this new piece of the puzzle, detectives revisit the crime scene. They meticulously retrace the steps, uncovering fresh evidence that had been buried under the weight of assumptions. A discarded cigarette butt, overlooked before, matches DNA on Anna's belongings, belonging not to the suspect, but to an outsider with a history of violence. It's a chilling revelation that sends shivers through the investigative team. The plot thickens, revealing a more sinister layer to the crime. The new suspect, a drifter with a history of fleeting jobs and violent outbursts, becomes the focus. His past is a web of troubling incidents and short-lived relationships. Witnesses start to come forward, painting a portrait of a man with nothing to lose. His whereabouts on the night of the murder remain elusive, but his name now echoes in hushed conversations throughout the town. The tension is palpable as law enforcement closes in on their new suspect. With the net closing around the drifter, the town holds its breath. A series of raids in known hideouts yield nothing. According to law enforcement, he's become a ghost, slipping through their fingers at every turn. The urgency heightens, and frustration mounts. Meanwhile, Anna's family clings to hope, yearning for closure and justice. Their emotional turmoil is a stark reminder of the human cost behind each page of the case file. In a twist that defies the expected, an old friend of the drifter steps forward with a confession. A moment of remorseful clarity leads to a revelation. He speaks of a plan gone wrong, of fear that spiraled into violence. The confession adds a new dimension to the case, complicating the existing narrative. It is a tale of betrayal and desperation, shifting focus from the drifter to the deeper motivations at play. As the sun rises on the resolution of the case, the town grapples with the moral implications that linger. The investigation reveals not just a crime, but a series of choices leading to tragic consequences. The drifter, now a figure of pity rather than fear, faces a future behind bars. Yet, the question remains, could this have been prevented? In the quiet aftermath, the community reflects on the shadows within their own lives, leaving an unsettling moral dilemma open-ended. The midnight murder of Anna Myers leaves a lasting mark, not just on the town, but on the psyche of all those who followed the case. It is a story of humanity, of frailties and choices, wrapped in the cold embrace of a crime scene. The unanswered questions linger, a haunting reminder of the complexities of human nature. As the final chapter closes, viewers are left to ponder their own shadows and the decisions that define us all.